This is how I took my actors from this to this. Voiceover Gary here. What up though, YouTube? It's your boy Gary J, and today we're gonna be talking about good notes versus bad notes. You see, it's very easy to give bad notes on set, and you might be doing it unconsciously. I understand that you might say, oh, well, do this emotion or act more like this. But saying things like this can confuse an actor and it might ultimately give you a bad scene. So today, I'm gonna be showing you what that looked like and the mistakes you might be doing, as well as what a good conversation with actors might be. Sometimes the scene works out perfectly and sometimes you gotta make some adjustments. So that's what we're here for today. Let's jump right into it.
Not two hands.
I'm gonna let them do a dry run through, let them kind of show us where they found the script on their own. Then I'm gonna give them some bad notes, then we're gonna talk about the script, and then I'm gonna give them good notes and show you what that looks like. And action.
You good?
I just got off the phone with my dad.
Your dad in?
Yeah. It's been 6 years since I talked to him last.
Damn. What made him call?
He said he got my number from Aunt Mel's. Said he wanted to reconnect. But it wasn't about me, really.
What do you want?
He just went straight into the case, how he got set up and how my uncle on my mom's side, mind you, he had something to do with it. But no, how are you? You good? I'm sorry, nothing.
You wanted him to say those things?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought somebody sit in a cell that long, the least they can do is think about the people they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they see is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to carry the rest of it? He's talking about, do you know how your uncle just walking around still free? Like I'm supposed to barge into somebody's house and just demand justice?
You're not.
I know, but it's like he just think that I'm that kid that used to sit on the porch and wait for him to visit. I don't even know what his laughs sound like anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
I know. That shit still piss me off.
I feel you.
And cut. Okay. That was good. That was good. I really enjoyed it. So, Carisha, I would love for you to act more sad.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, just get angry, just get into it. Like you was here, I needed to take it up there.
Okay.
And
Angry and sad?
Yeah, just angry and sad. And Sade, I want you to say you don't own. You don't have to point it there.
Yeah.
You don't own.
Emphasize that.
Emphasize you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And we get right back into you.
Great mind reading. Okay, more sad, more angry.
Yeah. And action.
You good?
I just got off the phone with my dad.
Your dad and...
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in like 6 years.
Damn. What made him call?
I don't know. He said he got my number from Aunt Mel's and he wanted to reconnect. It wasn't even about me, really.
What do you want?
He just went straight into the case, how he got set up and how my uncle, mind you, has something to do with it on my mom's side. But he didn't say, how are you? Are you good? Or I'm sorry, nothing.
You wanted him to say those things?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like somebody sitting in the cell that long, they can at least think about the people they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they see is what was done to them.
They're not supposed to carry the rest. Like, he's talking about, can you believe your uncle just out here being free? Like, I'm just supposed to barge into somebody's door and just demand justice.
You're not.
I know, but he's just... He think I'm that little girl that used to wait for him to visit. I don't even know what his laughs sound like anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called. Oh, for real.
I know. It just pisses me off.
I feel you.
Good.
Line delivery. You be all emphasize the you.
Sade, when you ask damn what made him call, I want you to like grab her phone and just like look at it and kind of like look at the call. And then, I mean, I feel like that don't really make much sense to do that, but that's what I kind of want to see. Okay, Carisha, I want you to start off like laughing a little bit at the beginning. You think it's kind of funny that you haven't talked to him in a while, and then slowly get sadder towards the end. Sade, just kind of act like you don't care the whole time. She's your roommate, but she can leave at any time. Like, you kind of really don't care, but I'm just talking to her, just talk to her. Okay. And action.
Oh my gosh.
You good.
I just thought that was my dad.
Yo, daddy.
Yeah, I ain't talked to him in what, 6 years?
Damn.
Yeah.
What made him call?
I don't know. He said he got my number from Aunt Mel, said he wanted to reconnect. But it wasn't really about me though.
What do you want?
He said, I don't know, he just went straight into the case, saying that how he was framed and how my uncle on my mom's side, mind you, had something to do with it. But not a how you doing or I'm sorry and nothing.
Oh. You want him to say those things?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought like if somebody spend that much time in a cell, they have time to think about the people they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they can think about is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to carry the rest? Like he said, can you believe your uncle is out here free? And I don't know, like I'm just supposed to bust in somebody's door and demand justice? It's like he think I'm still that little girl that used to wait for him to visit. I don't even recognize his laugh anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
I know. It still pissed me off.
I feel you.
Oh my god. Y'all is crazy. It didn't make sense when it was real engagement. I'm like, hold on. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I like found a
it's
bunch of
different.
colors.
I did find colors too.
Yeah.
It's just a different story now. It's like, I think that's really what it is about, like the director keeping us in alignment with the story.
Yeah.
Because if we give a note that's like a bad note and not in alignment with the story, now we just going all off the point of it. But if the director know how to give notes that keep it in alignment with the story, you know, you say, because that's still, what we did is still a story.
Yeah.
Probably not what the story you want to tell.
yeah.
Right.
The thing with this story is, this is actually based on a real phone call I got from my dad. Yeah. Now I haven't talked to him in probably like a decade, and I got a random phone call from him, and he jumped straight into it like, yeah, I'm in here for X, Y, and Z. Like, yo, uncle, I'm surprised he not in here. Da, da, da. I'm just sitting there,
Listening.
no, hey, no, how you been? So it was.
Wait, so your dad's in jail?
Yeah. I'm sorry. You asked
It's
me.
crazy. That's why they be though. They be in there and they get on the phone and they just start talking about what's happening with them.
So in my mind, right, as far as your relationship with your dad, yeah, you haven't talked to him in a while. You guys ended on bad terms. You knew he was in jail, but you didn't know like the scope of things. You like didn't ask. This was kind of like a touchy situation. It shaped you, but it didn't. You outgrew like any negative thing that came with that. Let's jump into something for real, and then we can make adjustments from there.
Okay.
And action.
You good?
That was my dad.
Your dad and
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in 6 years.
damn. What made him call?
He said he got my number from Aunt Mel, said he want to reconnect. It wasn't really about me though. Not really.
What do you want?
He jumped straight into the case, talking about how he got set up and how my uncle on my mom's side, mind you, he had something to do with it, but no, how are you? No, I'm sorry. Nothing. Like, what bye?
You wanted him to say those things?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I just think like if you had that much time to sit in a cell, you would think about the people you hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they see is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to carry the rest? He talking about how your uncle just out here free. Like he want me to bust into somebody's door and demand justice.
You're not.
No, it's just I think he think I'm still that little girl that used to wait for him to visit. I don't even recognize his laugh anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
No. It still be pissing me off.
I feel you. I'm sorry, I did not project. I did not realize.
No,
That's better.
that's perfectly fine. I was sitting here thinking like, okay, ooh, I want you to do this, and then you did it. I think for the projection, I want you to move in closer to her as she's kind of like expressing herself and just. I think that would allow for a little bit more empathy.
Yeah.
And just to like show that you care and y'all do have like this close bond.
Yeah, I saw that in the action lines. I was gonna ask about it because I wasn't doing it. Like there were specific parts where you told me to like lean in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it to be on those specific moments.
To be honest, I'm fine if it happens like naturally,
Okay.
where you see fit.
Yeah.
We can throw out those moments if you feel like you're searching for them. Just
Okay.
regular face natural. When you were sitting here talking about to go get justice, there was a certain switch that I wanted you to hit, and it's like you hit it as soon as I started thinking about it.
I was a little lighter first, like a little bit. What was the line before that? And I'm supposed to be the one who carried the rest. I think I said that very like playful a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah,
think I know what you're talking about.
that switch happened perfectly. I would say for blocking, just at the beginning, I want you to fidget a little bit more. Just like a little bit more expressively, because there is like this deep down like resentment that you have towards him, and you've been like shoving it down, and it's like, how dare you not even acknowledge me?
Yeah.
So we can definitely like play into that more at the beginning, and I want you to notice it, but like slowly ease into like getting close to her to acknowledge it. Like at first you're like, she's upset and I don't want to invade her space, but I know that she needs me.
Okay.
Okay. And action.
You good?
That was my dad.
Your dad.
Yeah. I ain't talked to him in 6 years.
Damn. What made him call?
And he just said he got my number from my Aunt Mel's and he wanted to connect. It wasn't really about me though, really.
What do you want?
Did you just start talking about the case, how he got set up, how my uncle, mind you, had something to do with it on my mom's side, but how are you? No, you good? No sorry, nothing.
Did you want him to say those things?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you would think that somebody sat in that cell and actually thought about the people that they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they can see is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to be the one to carry the rest. And you talking about, can you believe your uncle out here is still free? Like he want me to barge through somebody's door and demand justice.
You're not.
I know, but it's like he still think I'm that kid that used to wait for him to come visit. I don't even recognize his laugh anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
I know. It still pisses me off.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Cut. Okay. That was great. We don't have to go as big with the like finding objects and stuff like that. I'm actually glad we have it. Yeah, I think the fidgeting, I'm more so looking for tapping and playing with fingers and hair and stuff like that. Smaller movements that kind of just show like a bit of jitteriness, but not like full on trying to find a distraction.
Got it.
Sade, when she's saying the lines of like, he expects me to do this, and you're like, you're not, or you're not supposed to do that. I want you defend her, like you're defending her honor, like as if somebody's asking you to do it, and you're like offended that they even like who the fuck are you to even come to me with that request?
Yeah.
For you, Carisha, imagine you've been like a people pleaser your whole life, and she's always had your back and has always tried to tell you like, hey, don't let anybody do this to you. And this is you letting that anger out of like I got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And but it's like you kind of realize like, hold on, like my anger is kind of misplaced. Like
I did, honestly, doing it this time, I felt that a little bit. Because I felt like when she was delivering those lines to me, I'm like, I know this, but I'm not mad at her, but I'm mad at the fact that I know my boundaries and I still have been being overstepped.
mm-hmm.
So that's funny that you say that, because I definitely picked that up on the last one. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of frustrating me that she's not hearing me,
Mm-hmm.
but really that's coming from not being heard from him. And
Yeah.
understood from him. Okay, I got that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for you, I still want the closeness, but I don't need you to necessarily square up to her. Just kind of be like a shoulder to lean on. Action.
You good?
That was my dad.
Yo, daddy.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in 6 years.
Damn. What made him call?
He said he got my number from my Aunt Mel's, so he want to reconnect. But it wasn't really about me, honestly.
What do you want?
He just went straight into the case. How he got set up and how my uncle on my mom's side, mind you, he had something to do with it. But not a how are you or you okay, I'm sorry, nothing. Like, boy, bye.
You wanted him to say those things?
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought, somebody spends so much time in a cell, they have enough time to think about the people they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they can see is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to carry the rest. He talking about, you see how your uncle out here is just walking around free, like I'm supposed to bust in somebody's door and demand justice.
You're not.
I know. He think that I'm that kid that used to wait for him to visit. I don't even recognize his laugh anymore.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
I know. Still pissed me off.
I feel you. That nigga.
No, I love that for sure. I don't got no notes. I'm actually satisfied with that one. That was a take.
You like that one? I really like.
You didn't like that?
I like the one before the last two. The one before the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one the best.
Okay.
I liked the last two.
You like this last one?
Yeah.
I feel like it had good moments. But this moment where we kind of switch and turn, I feel like it's too robotic.
I feel like you still turning. I stopped turning.
You know what I'm saying? When we turn at the same time. Like, I'll turn and then you turn immediately after me.
Oh.
I feel like you just see like a lot because it's like, damn.
Yeah, I think I'm still trying to find the organic moment for me to
Turn.
like come in. So that feels like the only time that feels organic is when you move.
When I move.
Yeah. 'Cause
Which makes sense.
It doesn't feel.
It makes sense. I just feel like we do a lot when we do it. It's not this. It's not just this and like this. It's like this and it's like.
Well, yeah, because he told me, well, my note was to come in closer to you.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing of like, I'm still taking my note.
So the closeness doesn't have to be as big of a jump as it is. I mean, for me, I feel like it can be as simple as, you know what I mean, just opening yourself up to a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be like,
What about if I laid on her?
you think you're able to do it like
Naturally?
naturally, whatever it is.
Because why would you do that? Do it seem like I would want to be touched and I'm like fidgeting and stuff like that?
No, which is why I think in general it's hard to touch you in this scene.
Yeah. You can still be close without touch.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we don't have to do the touching game.
But like I also feel like sometimes you're given a no because the director has a vision for the scene or for the film, and it's the responsibility of the actor to find the realness of that moment or the humanity of that. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's not that you need to switch anything, but as the actor. Because no matter what no I'm given, be angry, be sad, it's my responsibility to take that
and bring it to life
and make it real, like materialize or bring to life a human being. You know what I mean? So
let's do it again and see if you can find it in a different way then.
Like I think this is like a blessing of a moment to be able to be like, oh, this doesn't feel this way. Like if we on set, we don't have that. You know what I mean? You do it. You figure it out. It doesn't. I mean, sometimes you have like, I guess like if I'm a series regular, you might have that relationship with the director to be like, it doesn't da-da-da. But like I've also been in a ton of spaces like you do what the director tells you to do.
Yeah.
And you figure it out.
Thank
You know what I mean?
For me, which I know it'll be different for every director, especially because I see myself working more so on features than TV. Yeah, I feel like it's my job to communicate with the actor and kind of find what works and seeing like, okay, like, yeah, there are moments where an actor is like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But like, it's needed to progress the story. But if there are things that, you know, because I'm not perfect. If I write something and it throws off the entire, you know, do we want to put out a good product or do I want to get my way?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, what makes the most sense for the story? If this character isn't, like, it doesn't make sense for them to become touchy in this moment, then I think that as a director and actor, we can be like, okay, this doesn't make sense. Let's pivot.
Okay, well, I think from the way that this character lives in Kerisha, it doesn't feel like it makes the most sense to touch her. Like, I think maybe if it was another actor and it was living in her a different way and she was, like, I feel like Isha's, the way that, like, it's resonating for her is, like, very, like, okay, how dare that nigga? But, okay, I'm kind of hurt by this, but I'm not going to sit in it too much. But, you know, it's like, it's that. Whereas if it was another actor and she was really sitting in it.
They'll probably be sitting into the sadness of
it. And
more,
then,
which makes sense for her to be a little more intimate.
Exactly.
But I think that
the way it's living in her, it doesn't.
I'm not really landing in that emotion.
Yeah.
I don't need, like, and you gave that note earlier too, where you were like, her giving me a note. I mean, when she gave me a note, it's like, I'm listening to her and I'm getting angry that she isn't hearing me. And that makes sense because she's giving me a note where I feel like I understand already. I grew past this. Like, I already have been through the whole people pleasing thing. Like, I don't need that reminder. Whereas someone else might need that reminder. Like, maybe they haven't grown past the people pleasing.
Yeah.
But I think your vision for this character is that she has done the people pleasing before. She's learned from it. This is somebody who helped her get through it. And now that she is, you know, giving me that comfort and everything, it's like, I don't really need it because I know. Yeah, fuck this nigga, basically. Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. That makes sense why you don't want to be as intimate because there is a certain level that we're in right now.
Yeah, because I think like so much about like acting is like being present to what you're actually receiving in the moment and responding to what you're actually receiving and not the idea of what you thought the other person was going to give to you. And so I felt like I was feeling this like I don't want to say conflict, but like conflict or like of trying to incorporate the note. But what I felt like my actor was giving me didn't feel natural.
Yeah.
But I also want you to know, like, if we're on set and it serves the story and like da-da-da,
Then we just
I
gotta
will
have
do
to make
it.
it work.
I will find a way for that to
Absolutely.
feel natural.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I understand like every director is different, every set is different. So it's all about just kind of filling it out, seeing, trusting your gut in the moment, seeing if you can have like those conversations. Because sometimes it's not even like you can't. Sometimes there's just no time to. Like it's like, hey, we gotta.
I hate that.
Yeah, we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like realizing how much.
No, you can finish.
I was just gonna say, like, realizing how much like set is about like time and money has like really like hurt me. Yeah, because it's like it's really sometimes it's no space to play or get another take, or like I feel like I didn't give my best performance in that take, or like whatever. It just be like, it don't matter. Like, we gotta crank this out and you gotta be ready on that first take, which makes me kind of want to go back to theater days. Like in theater, you only got one shot to do that whole play. You
Adrenaline.
know? Yeah.
Don't do
but
it
like,
right, but it's still
film-
different every time. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But in film, it's like we're kind of like privileged, or like I
We
can't.
are, but in a different way.
Yeah.
It's still unlimited time, but you can do
You
it.
get multiple, but I think because of that, sometimes we don't give it our all the first take because we know we can get another one.
Mhm.
So I think it just like retrains your brain, but I think it'd be kind of hurtful when you like, damn, like we just gotta go with that take.
Yeah.
Like I just needed one more. And it'd be like no time. Like, I hate that. Yeah.
Is there a way, a world where we can do this scene one more time and maybe you try to lean in and try to be intimate and you're receptive of like my pushback
Yeah.
and you're receptive of like, so at least it shows more of like your character and your ability to like hold space,
Yeah.
but now it's not being the time. Like maybe that's like a surprise for you too, because I usually do need that.
Yeah.
But this time it's like, no.
I like being able to kind of read your cues and pivot off of those.
Yeah. Like we can still do it, but it just will be turned a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's go for it then.
Yes.
All right. And action.
You good?
That was my dad.
Your dad in.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in like 6 years.
Damn. What made him call?
He said he got my number from my Aunt Mel's. He said he wanted to reconnect. It wasn't about me, really.
What do you want?
And just start talking about the case, how he got set up, how my uncle on my mom's side, because you know he had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't say anything. Oh, no, how are you? No, I'm sorry, nothing.
You wanted him to say those things.
No. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about, you would think that somebody in the cell would have enough time to think about the people that they hurt.
People like that, sometimes all they can think about is what was done to them.
And I'm supposed to carry the rest? He talking about, can you believe your uncle out here still free? Like I'm supposed to bust in somebody's house and just demand justice?
You're not.
I know, but I don't know. It's just, he think I'm still that kid that used to wait for him to visit.
You don't owe him anything just because he called.
I don't even recognize his voice or the way he laughed. I know that. It just pissed me off.
I feel you.
Cut.
I'm sorry.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that
I feel like also the touches.
it was.
Yeah, I was trying to find the correct one.
Yes, I was trying to find the correct moment to like deny it too because one of them felt okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, I don't know.
I'm like, you know what I think too? It's like, I don't think I touch my friends. So I think,
Definitely don't touch me.
yeah, I know we never touched. I only touched like one of my friends, Michaela. And sometimes Brenda, I feel like it's more of like a hug, but not when she's sad.
Yeah,
I feel like we might be like,
girl talk isn't really as intimate as people think.
yeah, I think but Michaela, I lay on Michaela. But I mean, that doesn't matter. Like, I just gotta figure it out. But I think I'm trying to find like the correct touches. How did it look on camera?
Yeah.
Did it look weird?
That one.
It looked a little forced.
Yeah, it was.
A lot forced, actually.
I was trying to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't mind that y'all were just like playing around, trying to find something. And that's where, for me, it comes down to, do I want to get my way or do I want a good take? Yeah. And if I'm like, so you gotta
Like
touch
it's not
me.
helping it.
Yeah. Even like when people are watching, they're gonna notice like it's gonna like reflect like, are they bad actors? It's like no.
It's a no.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And we watch movies like that where it's like, did the director say to do this or is they just bad acting? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied with a few takes. Honestly.
okay. And there you have it, folks. Good notes versus bad notes. Sometimes on set you give a note and it's just bad because you don't know how to properly express it. And then sometimes you give a note and it's bad because it just doesn't work for the scene. For this, the actors didn't have any rehearsals, so we were kind of finding things on the spot. But it was good exercise to see what works, what doesn't, what we could play around with, how we can take a shot and transform it from one thing to another, and what we can do better for next time. But it was very good exercise, and I'm pleased with the results regardless. And next time, me and the actors will have a rehearsal, and you'll be able to see how quickly we are able to shape a scene, figure it out, and get to it just like that. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.